Hello and welcome to week 9 workout 2. Today we are working on building muscle mass and we will be doing 5 sets of 8 reps with heavy weights. You'll need your bench or a mat. You'll need a large block or a step. You'll also need a set of moderate to heavy weights and a set of light weights to warm up with. We'll be doing all of the lower body exercises first. We'll take a break and then we'll follow with all of the upper body exercises. We'll take a break and then we'll follow with some core exercises and stretching. So go ahead and grab your equipment and you can meet me back here for a warm up. For our warm-up, we'll be learning all the exercises that we'll be doing in the workout. You can use light weight or you can use no resistance at all and just get comfortable with the exercises and start thinking about what resistance you want to use for 8 reps of 5 sets. So let's start with a goblet squat. If you have that light weight, you can hold it up at your chest. You're gonna come into that squat position, just standing maybe a little bit wider than hip width apart. And we're just warming up, so let's just ease into those squats to start. Again, you could do this without any resistance at all, just to get started. Maybe we'll start with the legs a little bit wider apart, and you can always bring them a bit closer together once you start to get warmed up. Reminder of form with our squats: chest up, back straight, always keeping that weight close to your body to protect your back. Press into your heels. We have 4 lower body exercises today that we'll be cycling through. This is the first one. Let's get 2 more. And the second one will be a front lunge. So when we get into it, you'll have 1 weight in each hand. You might use some light weights again to warm up, or maybe just have your hands by your sides or on your hips. We're gonna step into that lunge forward and back. We'll stay on the same leg, chest up, back straight, always keeping your spine perpendicular to the floor in these lunges, and really pushing off with that front heel. Let's get 2 more on the right, and then we'll go right into the left. Just go right into it. We'll get a couple more to warm up. 2 more. Here's our last one. And then we're gonna come back into that goblet position. A little bit different squat now. You're gonna have your feet closer together, so a narrow squat, same hand position with the weight. You're gonna come down into your narrow squat, and when you come up, you're gonna rise up to your toes, back down and down. So we're just adding that calf raise to our narrow squat, keeping that weight at your chest. Good, now watch your ankles when you come up on this. You don't want your ankles to wobble in or out. We really want to work on that ankle stability with this exercise and balance straight up and down. 2 more. Last one. Good, go ahead and grab your other weight if you have it. Last exercise is a Bulgarian split squat. If you don't have a step or a block to use, you'll just be doing a stationary lunge. If you do have a step or block to use, you're gonna prop up your foot, your back foot on that step or block, get into your lunge position, and go straight up and down. So we're still on the ball of the foot. We're still keeping the shoulders back and the back straight. Everything else is the same about the lunge. With a little more load on that front leg, a little more stretch on that back leg, and let's get 3 more. 2, 1, and give the other side a try. Hop into it. Make sure you are far enough apart lengthwise from front to back foot so that your front knee doesn't go too far in front of your front toes, and that you can go more of an up and down movement rather than front to back. So really keeping those shoulders back, upright position. Just a few more to go. 3, 2, all the way straight. Last one. All right, great job. Focusing on the quads with the lower body. We'll be focusing on chest with the upper body and shoulders. So our first upper body exercise will be chest press on the bench. Let's get warmed up with those light weights. We're doing 3 different exercises on the bench. So you will get up in between so you can switch your weights if you want to, but practice these with your light weights. Chest presses first. Arms over your chest. Flat back on the bench. Coming down to chest level with those weights, so you don't want to be up here by your shoulders or way down here by your ribs, just right at your chest. Straight up and down. Now each of our chest exercises, you're probably going to want a little bit different resistance. So with our chest press, will probably be the heaviest of the 3. We're going to practice 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming into a fly next, so you're just going to turn your palms in, still keeping the weights over your chest. Open out to the sides and back to center. So keeping the arms relatively straight, keeping them over your chest, coming right back into center on the exhale, and just being really careful not to arch your back. Especially once we get into those heavier weights, if you're arching your back, you can really put a lot of strain on your back. So make sure you're engaging your abs, keeping the navel pulled into the spine, and let's get 2 more. Last one. And then our final chest exercise on the bench will be a crush press. So this will be a little bit lighter weight than your chest press. You're gonna have the weights together and you over your chest, and you wanna really be pushing in, squeezing those weights together. You're gonna bend your elbows and bring the weights down towards your chest and then press straight up. The whole time you're putting inward force as if you're crushing those weights together. Exhale up, inhale down. Elbows come wide. And let's get a few more. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll come up to stand for our final upper body exercise, which is Arnold Press. You've done this one before. You're gonna start with those weights facing you, open out to the sides, press up overhead, down and in. So palms facing you, press up and in. Palms facing out, press up and in. Palms facing your face. So there's that rotation every single time. In, open, up and down. Complete rotation from front to back. Sliding the shoulder blades together all the way up overhead. Working the chest and shoulders today for upper body. Working the quads for lower body. Let's go, 3 more. 2, last one, and all the way down. Great job with your warm up. We're gonna start with those lower body exercises, starting with our goblet squat. You'll need 1 single heavy weight, and I will meet you back here with that single weight to get started. We will start our first round of 5 with goblet squats, 1 single heavy weight. You'll hold that weight up at your chest, weight close to your body. It's just 8 reps. Here we go. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job with your first exercise. We'll be moving into those front lunges next. So you'll need a weight in each hand. We're gonna step forward with the right leg first. We'll do 8 on the right and then 8 on the left. Shoulders back, find that posture first, step into it, and press away. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you press away. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's get the other side for 8. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Rest and get ready for our narrow squats with calf raises. And come back to that one single heavy weight. Feet close together, maybe just an inch or 2 apart. Weight at your chest. Squat, heels up. Four more. 4, 3, 2, last one. We've got one more exercise to do in round 1, and that is our Bulgarian split squats. So you can take a weight in each hand. Be careful setting up. Start with that front foot almost in the position where you think it's going to need to be. You might need to hop a little bit forward. You just don't want to be too close and have to take a big step with weights in your hands. Back foot on the step, on the ball of your foot. We're going to go straight up and down for 8. Shoulders back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, again, if you don't have a large block, you can always just do a stationary lunge. Back foot on, straight up and down for 8. Four, 3, 2, 1, and round 1 is done. Just a quick 30-second break. Grab a drink of water if you need to, and meet me back here for goblet squats. We're starting round 2 with that heavy weight at your chest. 8 goblet squats. Here we go. All the way straight with your hips. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Slow and controlled pace. Pull that lower belly in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and set it down and set up for front lunges. Got a weight in each hand, 8 on each leg, go right into it, and back. 4 more. Shoulders back. 1 more on this side. And let's go into the other side. Really pushing through the heel of that front leg. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Rest and get ready for our narrow squats. Back to that heavy weight at your chest. Feet close together, coming up to the toes. Down, up, up, down. Four more after this one. 3, 2, last one. Got a weight in each hand. 1 foot off, 1 foot on. Shoulders back, straight up and down. Four more. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Find that posture first, and then go into it. Four more. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and done with round 2. Again, take a quick 30-second break, grab a sip of water, and we'll start round 3 with our goblet squats. Starting round 3 with goblet squats. Remember, if you need a longer break, please pause the video, come back in when you're recovered, and let's start round 3. 8 reps of squats. Four more to go. Chest up, back straight. 3, squeeze the glutes. 2, 1, and rest. Grab your weights for front lunges. Eight on each side. Let's go. Four more on the right. 3, 2, last one. Here's left, just go right into it. Four more. 3, 2, and last one. Back to our narrow squats. heels up. Keeping that weight at your chest. Feet together. Nice tall posture, shoulders down. Think about squeezing those inner thighs. Slow and controlled. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Then we'll finish this round with the split squats. Posture, anchor down that front foot, shoulders back, 8 reps. Four more, gazing straight ahead, find your focal point. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last 4. Really press into that front heel. 3, shoulders back. 2, 1, and rest. That is round 3. Take your quick break, and we'll start round 4 with goblet squats. Round 4, goblet squats to start. Chest up, pull that lower belly in, really protecting your lower back. Keep your abs tight the whole time. And that is why we work the core in every workout, because it stabilizes us for our heavy lifts. 3 more. 2, 1, and done. Front lunges. Stepping forward, 8 on each side. Four more on the right. 3, 2, last one, and left. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Rest and grab that heavy weight, narrow squats. Narrow squats to heels up. Feet together, slight separation, weight at your chest. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Finish up round 4. Bulgarian split squats are up. Just check in with whatever you're using. Make sure it's still where it needs to be to keep your balance. 8 on each side. Last 4, 3, stay upright, 2, 1, and switch. On the ball of your foot on that back foot. Shoulders back. Just 4 more. 3, 2, last one, rest. That's round 4. We've got 1 more to go. Take a quick water break and we'll start again with goblet squats. Here's our last round of lower body exercises. Set up for your goblet squats and let's get these last 8 reps in. Hips forward. Squeeze the glutes. 3 more. 2, 1, and goblet squats are done. Moving on to our last set of lunges. Right leg forward for 8. Two more. And last one. Other side. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Front lunges are done. We're gonna wrap up those narrow squats. That heavy weight at your chest. Here we go. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Done with those. Let's finish up lower body on the block with your Bulgarian split squats. Last 8 reps. Set it up. Find your stability, shoulders back, 8. Last 4 on this side. 3, 2, 1. That side is done. Last exercise for lower body here. Straight up and down. 4 more to go. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. And you are done with your lower body work. We'll take a minute break here and you can grab the weights that you want to use for your chest and shoulder exercises. If you don't have a bench, go ahead and get your mat out now. You can do all of those bench exercises on the mat. We are starting our upper body sequence, starting with chest press. So you'll need 2 heavy weights that you can safely get in and out of the position on your own. If you're on your bench, you're gonna have the weights close to your body. If you're on the mat, you're gonna have them sitting next to you where you can reach them without straining your shoulders. Keep the weights close to your body as you come down into position. 8 reps of chest press, weights by your chest, belly in, inhale at the bottom, exhale up. Four more. Three. If you're on the mat, just bring your elbows to the floor, slightly below your shoulders. 1 more. All the way down. Come up to sit. And our next exercise will be a chest fly. So swap out your weights for that. Still on your back, so getting in your position the same way we just did. Even though these weights are lighter, we still want to be safe, so keep them close to your body as you come down onto your back. You're gonna press up over your chest. Palms are facing in, just a slight bend to your elbows. Open out to the side on the inhale, don't arch your back. Exhale back to center for 8. Two more. Here's your last one. Working chest and shoulders. Weights close to your body to come out of the position. And we have that crush press next. So you may want to switch out your weights. I'm going to use the same ones. So go ahead and grab different weights if you want them. We'll get back into the same position. On your back, weights over your chest. So same starting position as your flies, but we're gonna keep those weights squeezed together. So push inward, slowly lower down to your chest, and press back up for 8. Inhale down, exhale up. If this bothers your shoulders, keep your elbows a little closer to your body. Try that and see how it feels. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way down, and we'll be on our feet for the next one. Arnold Press. We're going overhead, so as you're choosing your weight, remember that. You'll have your Palms facing in towards your face, elbows slightly lower than your shoulders. Rotate open, up, down, and in. 4 of 8. 4, 3, 2, and last one. And down. Starting round 2 with chest press. Weights at your chest, inhale at the bottom, exhale up for 8. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, and we'll switch to flies. Having good form when you pick up and set down your weights. So keeping your back straight, use your legs, coming into chest flies. Weight up over your chest. Belly in, back flat. Slight bend at your arms. Four more to go. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, and down. Crush press is next with the weights close together. Adjust your weights if needed. We'll keep these. Weights over your chest. Press inward and lower down to your chest. Exhale up. Four more to go. Lower with control for 4, 3, 2, last one. Down and come to your feet for Arnold Press. A lot of shoulders up to this point, so if you need to do a little lighter on your Arnold Press than what we've done in the past, no worries, just grab a weight that gets you 8 reps with good form. Palms in, open, up. Here's 4 of 8. 2 more. Last one. And that is round 2. Great job. Quick water break. Meet me on the bench for round 3, starting with chest press. Starting round 3 with chest press. Let's get into position. Go right into it when you're ready. Using your breath to exhale up. Four more. Three, 2, last one. Down, and chest flies are next. Weight over your chest. This one comes apart with just a slight bend at the elbows, 8 reps. Use that exhale to come in and to stabilize your spine. Keep your back flat on the bench or the floor. Four more. Three, 2, 1, and down. Flies are done. We're moving into that crush press. So adjust your weights if you need to and come back on your back to set up. Weights together, make sure they're over your chest, not your face. Squeeze them inward and lower. Make sure you're keeping that inward force as you're pressing up. Exhale up for 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and down. We'll finish round 3 on your feet with Arnold Press. Now this arm workout is designed for chest and shoulders primarily. These last 2 exercises really work your biceps as well, so if you are feeling that, you are not wrong. Let's go with that Arnold Press for 8 reps. Elbows stay a little lower than your shoulders as you're doing that rotation. Palms are forward when you press up. 4 of 8. Soft knees, back straight. Let's get 3 more. Pull that lower belly in. 2, last one. In and down. Round 3 is done. Take your 30-second quick water break, and remember, if you need a longer break, pause the video, give yourself a chance to recover. Meet me on the bench for round 4 of chest press. We are on round 4 of 5, beginning with chest press on your bench or on your mat. Let's get started. Carefully come onto your back. 8 reps of chest press. Exhaling up, navel to spine. 4 more to go. 4, 3, make sure you're breathing and not holding your breath. 2, last one. We'll switch to our chest flies. Back on your back, weights over your chest, arms open to the sides. Four more flies. Three, don't go too fast. Two. Last one. Down and up. Swap out your weights if you'd like. For your crush press, that's the next exercise. 8 reps. Let's set it up. Squeeze those weights together over your chest, flat back, and let's do it. Three, 4, and we have 4 more. Two, 1. Round 4 of crush press is done. Let's finish up this round with Arnold press on your feet. Last 8 reps of round 4, and then we just have 1 more to go. Overhead, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull it back into center. Four more in this round. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Amazing job. You're almost there. We've got 1 more round. Take a quick break and meet me on the bench. We are ready to finish up this workout. This is our final round of upper body exercises. So grab those weights and let's finish it up. Starting with our chest press, last 8 reps. These 8 reps should be challenging. We've done a lot of reps so far, so do your best. Try to get at least 5. Four more chest press if you can. 3, 2, 1 more to go. And these are done. We're gonna wrap up those chest flies. Let's go right into it when you're ready. You don't have to be in sync with me. 8 reps of flies. Slight bend at your elbows. Back flat against the bench or the floor. You're halfway done. Let's get these last 4. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our last 2 exercises. If you want to swap out your weights for crush press, grab the weights you want and meet me back on your back. Squeeze those weights together. That's half of the work. Down and up. Let's count. 2, 3, you're so close to being done. 4, last 4 of these. Count down. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. On your feet, we're gonna finish up chest and shoulders with our Arnold press. So grab your weights and meet me on your feet. Last 8 reps, we've got this. I know your arms are tired. We're gonna finish it up. Here we go. Use your breath, exhale. You're already halfway done. Let's get these last 4. Here's 4, 3, 2, you can do this. Let's get this last one in. And all the way down. Amazing job. You finished your lower body, you finished your upper body. We've just got a few more ab exercises to go. If you've got your bench out, you can do these on the bench. If you have your mat, you can do these on the mat. We will need that mat in a few minutes for stretching, so go ahead and grab that along with your stretching strap. Take a water break and I'll meet you back here in a minute. We've got time for a few minutes of abs and we'll finish up with some lower body and upper body stretches. So to start our ab work, we're gonna start with a basic crunch. You can come onto your back with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Hands behind your head, across your chest or by your sides. We're gonna start with a basic crunch. Keep those elbows wide if your hands are behind your head, lifting the shoulder blades up on the exhale and inhale down. Just a gentle tuck of the chin, so you're not jamming your chin into your chest, but don't let your head tip back on the way down. We're going for 15 and we're on 9. Slow and controlled. Last one. Come down and rest. Give your arms a stretch. Roll your head from side to side. We're moving the spine in all directions today. We just checked flexion off the list. We're gonna do some lateral flexion now with our side crunches. So that's side bending. Drop your legs to the left. Hands behind your head. We're gonna do a side crunch up. Think rib to hip. Five more. We've got 12 reps on each side. 4, 3, 2, last one, and come on to your other side. This hand can be on the floor, on your hip. Eight more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back onto your back. We're gonna come into rotation next with our bicycle crunches. Hands behind your head. We'll start with the legs up in tabletop. We're gonna go elbow to opposite knee. So start flexed up and twist back to center. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist, inhale, center. Eight more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, take a little stretch, roll onto your stomach. We're gonna finish up with extension. Hands by your shoulders, elbows in by your sides, legs together. Pressing up, shoulders back, and down. Inhale as you come up, opening the chest. Your elbows can stay down or lift, just depending on how much extension feels appropriate for you. Keep that extension in your upper back. Your neck is neutral. 4 more. 3, 2, inhale up. And last one. And down. We are gonna come right into a shoulder stretch. Puppy pose, so hips high over your knees. Slide your arms forward. Just take a couple of breaths here. Stretching out those shoulders, reach them forward. Head can come down to the mat, or you can keep your head lifted. And just starting to breathe in through the nose, getting a little more control of that breath. And we'll come back up to kneeling, stretching the quads that we worked today. Right foot forward, left leg back. Tuck those back toes under. Getting the hip flexors and the quads in this stretch. Relax your shoulders down and let's get the other side. You can hold it, or you can just sink into it for a breath or two. Ease back out. So we've done multiple variations of stretches throughout this 12-week program so far. So if there is one version that you like better than the others, any stretching is better than none. We're gonna come up to our feet next. You may want your strap for this one, or also to be next to a wall or something that you can hold on to for balance to get a little bit deeper into a quad stretch. So we're gonna bring the leg up. Now, if this is not accessible for you, you could have your strap around your foot and hold on to your strap. You wanna try to line your knees up so that your leg isn't too far in front of your body or you don't get into the quads. So knees should be at least lined up with each other, or if you can even pull this one back a little bit further, you'll get a little more into the quads. If this hurts your knee, this stretch might not be for you. Or use your strap so you don't have as much flexion in your knee. Let's get the other side. And I'll show you what it looks like with your strap. So if you have a strap that has a buckle on it, you could make a loop, or you just make a loop without the buckle. Hook your foot in it. So the strap should be around the front of your foot, and then you just come up this way. So you want to make sure, again, that your knee isn't in front. You don't feel much of a stretch there. Pull your knees together. Be careful with your shoulder, whether you're using a strap or not, that you don't put your shoulder in a compromised position. So you can use the strap if you need to, or you can just grab the foot, hold on to something for stability. And breathe. Let's take a couple more breaths here, and then we're gonna work into some chest and shoulder stretches at the wall. You can release that leg. Find a space on the wall. A doorway works nicely. If you don't have that in your space where you can still see me, feel free to step away. We've done this before, you can hear me. Hand at shoulder height, and you're just gonna twist your body away. Don't go too deep. Stretching should feel good, should not be painful. This one stretches the shoulders and the chest muscles. And then we'll take it just a little bit higher. You could also do both arms at the same time in a doorway if you like, to maximize your time or to hold the stretches a little bit longer. We're a little higher than your head on this one. Just coming up into that angle. Let's get the other side. Starting at shoulder height. Rotating your body away. And take your whole body with you when you turn, not just your torso, because that can tend to twist your knees if you're not paying attention. So you really want to step your whole body into that rotation. And then we'll come up a little higher. And if you feel like you need a little more on one particular stretch, certainly take more time for stretching. That can do no harm. Go ahead and release your stretch. We're gonna finish up with one more shoulder and bicep stretch. You can use your strap on this one. You're gonna hold it behind your back with your palms facing behind you, shoulder width apart, and just reach your arms up. Take a few breaths here. And release. And that is it for week 9, workout 2. You are doing an amazing job with this program. I will see you soon for your 3rd workout of week 9. Until then, have a beautiful day.